senior correspondent Adedoja, Salam-Adeniyi, to give us an update on the health of Aminat. Good to have you join me in the studio at this hour. So very quickly, let's begin with how this journey has been for you, mentally, physically, as a mother as well. And if you can also bring us up to speed as regards Aminat's condition now.
Okay, so I've done a lot of stories and emotional stories, but this one seems to be a very big one for me from start to finish at production and even post-production level. Aminat Alege, you can see, is a very brilliant girl, a very promising child, and then that is gradually losing it. And when we got to our school and we saw us, I allowed her to narrate a story without interrupting her because I wanted to know the real, story, from her. So she started narrating the story, and at a point she said that she's the only one with one eye in our school. So at that point I stood up, I hugged her, and I had to, I didn't know where the tears came from. So, and I don't want her to see me cry because I have to give her support. And so she ran to her friends and started crying. If you remember the scene, I had to rush back to her and started giving her hope that you will be fine. Because she told me that she wanted to be a medical doctor. And I said, why do you want to be a medical doctor? She said she likes saving lives. I said, this is not going to stop you from being a medical doctor. So, and that tells me this girl needs a psychosocial support. She's supposed to still undergo 2 more surgeries, but the government also needs to look into this. She needs a psychosocial support as well as her parents, because she told me that she cries all night. I said, why? She said it pains her more at night, and her parents cry more when they see her cry, and she cries more when she sees her parents crying. So the whole family needs psychosocial support.
Well, in your story, you also mentioned the possibility of a complication due to that incident. I saw your interview with one of our friends in school where she said that she needs a bit of support once in a while in school. What's that about?
Yes. When we got to our class and then I said she should read, her hands started shaking. So I thought because a camera was before her, that is normal. But when I interviewed Janet, our friend said that now when she wants to write, her hands shake. And she doesn't like to talk to people. She doesn't like to play anymore. That shows me that she had become withdrawn and moody. So why? It's because of her state. And that also tells that there might be other underlying issues with her. So she needs a critical, well-examined medical care should be carried out on Aminat. It's not only about the physical one that we are all seeing now, about the eyes. There might be other issues that cause her hands to be shaking. That's, I also need that.
I believe at this point we need to hold so many people accountable for what is happening to this girl.
Very well.
But some of the issues that we are seeing online, because this story has, gotten a lot of reaction. So the fact that why would the police go to a secondary school to disperse secondary school students?
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that as well. These are not just secondary school students. Okay. Rival court clashes in secondary school. So the police know that they can't go there empty-handed, and that was why they went there with tear gas. Now, the question is the person firing the tear gas a professional? Is he well-trained? Is another issue. But the students, people said that even in the area, they were even telling me when I was doing my PTC that I better do quick before they close for the day. That is how terrible that area is. So the government also needs to look into secondary school and even primary school, talking about courtesan.
Very quickly, because I still expect a lot more people to go to our YouTube page to watch the full version of this story, to understand what this girl is going through and some of the key players in this story that you also spoke with. But what is the government doing to help this girl at this point? You mentioned the fact that she will need to undergo some other surgeries. And I saw in your reports that the House Committee on Education also said our treatment should be free. What's the latest as regards that? Okay, so the House of Assembly came in, and on the 21st of February, that she should be treated free, that the mother should be given job, that the studies should be looked into, she should be given scholarship. Fine, but who follows up afterwards? That is the question. I spoke with the CMD last week. The CMD said, fine, the mother said they've spent up to 1.5 million naira,
But CMD said they might have spent that money before the government said they should take over the case. The point is that who follows up, even after the Lagos State House of Assembly has said that she should be treated free of charge. All of these are supposed to be looked into, really. Aminat needs help, and it must be urgent.
Okay, so finally, before I let you go, what is your next move as regards this story? Because in your report, we saw that you mentioned that this is a call for help for Aminat. So what do you intend to gain from this story?
Well, our intention, TVC, because this is exclusive to us, now following up this story, digging deep into their family, is to see Aminat back on her feet. This is a very brilliant girl, a promising child that is already losing it. So we don't want her to lose it. I have to give her hope. Psychosocial support, get her surgery, get her artificial eyes, her education, scholarship, the parents, the family. We are not stopping here. It's an ongoing thing, and we'll keep on going and going and going until something is done. We're not going to keep quiet on Aminat. She will get justice for this.
This is a very emotional story, but of course we appreciate the work you are doing as regards this, and we hope that Aminat will get justice. Well, I've been speaking with senior correspondent Adedoja, Salam-Adeniyi, with us in the studio as regards the health of Aminat Alege, a 12-year-old student of Dam Yakubu Memorial High School in Lagos State, who is seeking help after she was allegedly tear-gassed by the police, leading to an eye injury. Thank you for joining us on the news at 1.